Stevens.
Yes.
Nine.
Well, again, he's left himself a little straight on this black. He's going to have to play for that red over the right corner now.
$60.
You know that every time somebody gets a red and a black, Stephen Hendrick has kittens. He's thinking, are they going to match that maximum? He'd have to split it if they did.
Yes, Stephen is at the moment holding prime position there with that 147, gaining him the £10,000 high break and the rolling over 147 prize, which is £5,000 per ranking tournament, and it's reached £40,000 now. So add the 40 to the 10, and that tells you what Stephen Hendry is hoping he will bank come Monday night.
Now, does he roll this in, bounce off the cushion for the loose red, or go into them? Looks like he's going into them. Deserves to be on something. He's on one to the baulk corner, maybe.
32.
But it could have been so much easier, couldn't it? And that's if it goes.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. So just the safety then. No, he's got one to the middle. And it's in. It's not in.
Oh dear, oh dear. That looked, as soon as he'd hit it, it looked as though it was in, Joe.
It did look in. Now, has he left it? Because the cameraman, yeah, he's left it. Awkward cueing, but he's left it. It looked in all the way, didn't it?
Yeah, it just seemed to go just a fraction from left to right. There's not a lot of nap on these cloths, we've said this many times before, but that certainly did go just a little to the right. Just enough for it to stay out.
One.
And a real chance here now for Ali Carter to make it 15-9 instead of 14-10. Here it is from a different angle. Just caught that near knuckle, as Mike said, and it stayed out.
Yes, matches are often won and lost on little fractions like that. We've said it many times. That's what's the endless fascination of this game, Joe.
Seven.
Well, he didn't like the contact there. Let's have a look. Yes, it jumped off the spot. He got a kick, took the pace out of the cue ball, and that's left him with a difficult pot to the middle. And that's if he can see enough of it. You can just about see enough of it. Still a difficult pot, this. Great pot. Great pot. What a great recovery shot. Especially with all the negatives going through your mind to that big kick on his last shot. And took real guts. Thought for a moment he was going to get the cover.
22.
I expected him to stun out for the two reds back into the left corner.
$23.
And when he takes this red, makes it easier to get on to the three reds just below the
29.
pink.
$30.
The two reds near the black cushion, they could be a problem later.
$36. $37. $43. $44.
Well, eventually that's where he'd like to finish on the black high. Obviously not there for the next red. And he's come a little far. A little grimace there because he knows he's just come a little too far. Doesn't stop him playing for the black into the other corner. It's just that it's a lot easier to play the cannon from the left side of the table. All depends on this positional shot here.
51.
And that looks just about right. Just to bounce off the cushion, get the cannon to the red, and leave himself on that red nearest the pocket. That looks perfect. Just bounce the cue ball off the cushion, move the red. Oh, wanted to leave himself on the other one, caught it too thin. And this is a trickier red.
58.
Wanted to catch it full. And he's a little fortunate to be on this red as well as he is.
Still not an easy one. Eminently missable, I'd say, Joe.
Well, I don't think Stephen thinks so. He's missed it though. Right on the lip as he covered it.
58.
Well, you called it, Mike. Not easy. And it wasn't. It was missable. He tried to cover it as he covered it. And just looks. He hasn't.
One.
Not a good positional shot from Steve Maguire. Wanted to be top side of the black. And now he's going to have to play for the red on the right side cushion. Careless not to have finished top side of the black there. Great pot. What a tremendous pot that was. I didn't feel he needed to do that because he could have potted the easy black, come across the table for the red. But what a tremendous shot. He's fighting.
Eight.
No, he hasn't come far enough. He hasn't come far enough to drop onto the cannon. He's going to have to drop in behind the red now. Wanted to move it. Hit it just a touch too hard.
15.
Needs the rest now. And this is a tough one down the cushion. So tough. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't play it. So close. Has he got away with it?
Steve Maguire, 15.
Has he got away with it?
I think he has, you know. Thanks to the pink.